so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now he'll try to run with this. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Boston, the man in motion left. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And he is hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
With 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-to-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-to-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge. That one is that now will wind up an incomplete pass. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense very strong in the victory last week.
And every defensive team. We talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 19 carries, 121 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throw it back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Cowboys first down.
Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Go.
Trey Amos.
They'll drop the throw. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Liking 18, back 60.
They'll look to throw again. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Commanders nothing.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
At the 42-yard line.
Check.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd down and 2.
To the air goes Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
And he'll take it in. To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Look at this Cowboy defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of...
And a loose football. Room here to run. Down the sideline he goes.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier. 22 carries, 87 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they got to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 31 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Who dumps this one off here to Hall? And still fighting. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And the Washington offense heading out. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Now Daniels. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through the drop in for an 8-yard loss. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60.
Here's Daniels. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. LaVisca Chenault, 28 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Running left, it's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Daniels. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Calvin Austin, 49 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. The NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Now, faster.
To Brees Hall. The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it throws incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. That is caught by William. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Cowboys first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 more yards. Complete to Christian Watson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw again. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
First and goal, Dallas.
Back to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Yeah, this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned. For 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Daniels looking to throw.
The 25-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Donovan Ezeraku in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's taken in by Watson. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Commanders 24-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That is man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Washington offense going back to work. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Algier now up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 4.
To the air goes Daniels. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Algier on the option. And a short gain down to about the 33. Well, another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Give Algier out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Then he drops it incomplete. Their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. Sly able to put this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses. Task for trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. And he'll find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And a 7-yard line, the catch is made. That he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Christian Watson, 47 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Welcome back, everyone, to Northwest Stadium, just outside our nation's capital. It's the Commanders who have possession as we get back into it in quarter number 3. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
70 Timberwolves.
Boston, the man in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds Austin complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Daniels. Now he'll take this, and he's going to lose lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Kenneth Grant in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on.
Back to the ground with Hall. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Charles, a lot.